point, but it's going to take some real composure, some real team communication, and some real bottle to see this one out, because the money that's up for grabs, I keep talking about it, it's huge. $20,000 to the winner of this competition. It's going to take some real nerve to see this one out.
Yeah, it is indeed. Well, I think the guys are joining right now for this final. We can see actually in game they're just doing a few skill games to get themselves ready and raring to go. But we're in game right now. This, guys, is the Twitch Rivals FIFA 21 Pro Clubs final. Germany taking on Turkey for $20,000. 2 legs of FIFA. We're in game right now. Mo Alba on your screens, the world champion. What can he do as captain of Germany?
Yeah. Indeed, pride on the line for your nation. Turkey playing in the red and Germany in the white. So let's see. Ooh, I nearly took that out of the box there. Mo Alba has been playing as the man between as well, so he's also covering the extra players, which is where you see the Mogu Gaming in there. Dita playing it from the back, slow and steady. I'm seeing here. This is a little different. That's what I was expecting, Ian. Some nice big direct through balls, working it well, and immediately that Turkish defense is called into action.
Well, we know what they like to do. We've seen them do it all night tonight. This German team, they love to play those balls forward, and normally they aren't met with such a strong defense as this Turkey team has displayed throughout the past few hours. As Turkey have opened up into some wonderful open space. And they score! This is a fantastic play to put themselves 1-up in the first leg of the final. Where did all of that space come from?
It came from the captain that scores as well for Turkey. You love to see it, so great play from him. Let's have a look at that from his point of view. He's going to be happy with this. Slams his foot through it. Honestly, 2 of them could have had it. He's got to be happy. And as you say, that just completely cut them apart. And this is what I was talking about. Has that German defense really been tested in the groups? Obviously, we saw the England game. Wasn't much of a test for them. It was a 2-0 against the Belgian team. Hello, Timox through. Actually looking to have a shot there. Looking to maybe Mo Alba that was on the wing, but decided to try and go for it straight into the defender. And Germany under the pressure already. And remember, this is an away goal. This is an away goal as well. So this carries even more weight.
Huge. Huge start for this Turkish team. They've got a bit of wind beneath their wings, but you can see already this German side are nowhere near putting their tail between their legs. They are hungry to get back on level terms, but Turkey once again splitting this defense apart, creating some open space. I'm so impressed with this team, Lee.
It's the work ethic. It's in there. That's what we talked about. But it is Germany, so don't write them off just yet there. Pedro looks absolutely done in already. He's just completely lost all his stamina. Let's have a look in there on the ball. Okay, no, he looks fine. Okay, it's just he's going to recover. There we go. I guess he just sprinted to get forward and try and cover the ball. He's got to be careful with that because we know that Turkey are pretty lethal going forward. But now it's Germany on the attack. Timox, nice little heel toe into Moa Bayang, and looking to get the goal. Comes off the woodwork. Cleared for a throw-in.
You only get moments like that in a final like this. Pings it off the crossbar. That was a crucial opportunity for this German side. They are looking like they are going to score at some point in this first half. Mark my words. This team is determined. They're efficient. This really is the cream of the crop here on display. Both sides. It looks like it could have been a free kick there, but it wasn't.
Yeah, just on the edge of the box. That's not going to get cut out there. Turkey on the counter. Some fierce passing through balls there. You love to see it. These are some hard passing. None of this little ground passing stuff. These are hard passes coming straight through. Great ball once again into Lev. Looking to try and work it back. Has to recycle it through. Timox looking for another heel toe. Oh, brought down on the edge of the box.
This is an area that I would love to have a shot from if I'm this player right here, right now. He's got to go for goal. He's got to have a shot on target. And that is exactly what he's doing.
Trying to go for that top corner. The keeper's there. It's really hard to score them in FIFA 21. The keeper's gone. Oh, what is that? What is that? The keeper just played it into the defender's back and gifted Germany a goal.
We need to see it again. You can't write this stuff. Germany pushing forward, trying to get a goal, and they get it in the most unexpected calamity of a way.
Well, we saw England do the same to Germany. Here's the play out. So what's he doing here? So he goes out and then he tries to, oh my God, he completely whiffed the goal kick. He whiffed the goal kick. He moved the player.
Left.
Wow.
You got to feel for the lad. You've got to feel for the lad. As he makes his, look, he's trying to make up for it. Charging out, clears the ball, gets the job done on that occasion.
Well, ball into the middle. Germany gifted a chance. And I tell you what, Turkey can't do that too many times. They do still have the away goal. They need to realise that this is a two-legged show. So, you know, get that mental check back in there. Make sure just that one little mistake doesn't cost you. Pedro looking into the middle. That's a great ball through. Looking for Mo. Can't quite get ahead of the defender. The irony is that it was the pro player that's running the 3 players, the 4 players that actually made the mistake. So, you know, there's no one else to blame.
Happens to the best of us, Lee. We've all thrown a controller out of a window or two when something like that happens to us. Sadly, it's part of the game.
That's a great through.
That's a great ball.
Was he off? He wasn't. He was on as well. Did the right thing. Played it across the box there, but the keeper just managing to get to it. I didn't see whether anyone selected him to move him. That's a big through ball. You're not going to get away with that. That's coming straight back down your throat here. It's going to work in their favour. EGEARSEVEN once again, the goal scorer, dragged down, the captain from Turkey. And what can they do with this?
We're seeing lots of reckless challenges flying in left, right and centre. Just want to make clear, I've just been told by our producer that away goals don't count for more. All goals count the same, no matter which ground we are playing at here, Lee.
COVID restrictions, you see. You don't get fans in there, it don't count.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Germany with the ball. We've got a throw in here.
But tell you what, Turkey is starting to put the pressure on here at the end of the first half, but every FIFA player knows as the half does come up, this is the time to try and go for those big attacks because you know it's not going to come back at you and the ball will go out. It's half time.
You know what? I'm really unsure which way this is going. I mean, what more can you expect from the 2 Goliaths of this tournament so far? One apiece. Obviously, that German goal was a bit of a gimme. You got to say it. But we are going into the second half of our first leg. Lee, it's an unpredictable one, from my opinion.
Yeah, and while it was kind of a gifted goal, they did have more possession. They had more shots. You know, Turkey only had that one shot at the start, which completely carved them open. And they are, I would say, still possible to be cut wide open. Their defense doesn't hold as strong a line as the Turkish team. The Turkish players definitely defend very well. They just need to make sure they can get that ball forward.
Watch for the long ball. Yeah, come on.
I mean, it's tough. I would have to say that Turkey have impressed me the most here.
I would say Germany. So there we go. I think the Germans on the attack are absolutely lethal. I do question this back, though, and obviously this is where they have been cut apart. But again, getting in front of it, and that even works well because it's going to be a goal kick.
One apiece. The Germans playing right from the back, playing the ball up the field, seeing if they can create an opportunity.
Nice.
That's a great over-the-top ball there. What's going to be next from it? Is there another pass? Little bit greedy there.
Yeah, Dr. Arhano there with a very lively screen, no doubt about it, on his stream from Mo Aubameyang, or Mo Auba, as he's now known as, not Mo Aubameyang, which he used to be. He's still looking every part of the reigning world champion, still, because there was no tournament played in 2020, so he's still retaining it. You can see the trophies stacked behind him. Was the opening goal scorer of the tournament as well. And the man that's running a couple of positions, that left wing being one of them, as he tries to get it up to Manuel. Doesn't work out. Honestly, both these sides, this is a deadlock right now. But great defending from both teams.
Yep, it is. It's like I said earlier, it is the cream of the crop. Both of these teams have got that winning mentality. They are yet to lose a game of FIFA.
Bir de attım Sero. Ben çok tersliyim.
Sıkıntı yok, sıkıntı yok. Hayır, hiç problem yok.
Kanada koşuyorum direkt.
Germany. Are they going to find another one of their Wonderfully lofted balls here.
Top yaptırmıyoruz abi. Devam. Aynı şekilde devam.
Great to see the Turkish esports community pulling together. By the way, I'm seeing players in the chat from multiple games as well. So that's what I'm talking about. They always get together. That's good though for Germany, but oh, it's a loose ball in the end. A little too hard, if anything, but a dangerous sign there for Turkey.
The theory of that pass was wonderful, wasn't it? It really whistled across the goal mouth. Sadly, nobody was there to meet it. But the intent is there once again from this German team. That's a great turn. Almost wonderful. Another turn. Somebody needs to get a shot off there. It doesn't come to fruition. And now the Turkish can potentially break away.
Riv9's making a run down the right wing there. There was also a run on the left. So Turkey had options, but wasn't able to make them count. That is a absolute tackle right there. Does in the end of just go cleanly for a throw-in. EGEARSEVEN, the captain, losing out on that wing, but they double up, and that was a spear torpedo there. But it pays off for the German team. And now, though, Turkey back with the ball.
I mean, I'm just looking at this German team as well, guys, and the amount of times these players have been crowned German champions. Mo Alba 5 times German champion. You've got Timox 2 times German champion. Dr. Ahano 3 times German champion. You've got German champions galore in there, guys. So these have got some absolute credits to their name as a team as a whole. And even Phenomeноx as well. He had a big year in FIFA 19, finishing 19th in the world as a whole. So solid performers. I think they're just warming up. Second leg is where we're going to see the business done.
Yep, I agree. I can see this second leg really heating up as these sides begin to figure each other out. That could be a bit of a wonder ball, a little bit too ambitious.
A little too far now. Gentle what you do with the goalkeeper here, please, Turkey. You've gifted 1, let's not make it 2. Okay, we want a fair game here. That's a great ball down the wing. It's dragged some of the German defenders out of position. KK is going to be able to get back onto that. Can he get the cross in? Can he get the cut back? No. Beat to it by the right back. And now Germany trying to clear it, but Turan solid in the midfield. But the Germans once again retain possession and they look so lethal going forward. They're starting to get support arriving now. But Turkey are back in numbers.
Oh, these teams are starting to figure each other out. I've got beads of sweat dripping down my forehead right now because it's making me that on edge. Somebody is going to get a goal in this game. I can feel it, Lee. There's too much talent on this pitch right now. Somebody just needs to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Portuguese lead. Oh, that's a defensive mistake. It has to be. He's gone for the chip. Why? I understand why he went for it, but honestly, I feel Germany were just gifted a chance there because that should have been a goal. It should be 2-1. Turkey, that's a yellow card every day, all day.
He took it. He took it too soon, didn't he? That's the thing with chances like this on FIFA. The ones that you're not expecting to land at your feet can really catch you off guard and you make split-second incorrect decisions.
Good pass through. That's solid, but all on his own at the moment with 5 Turkish defenders holding that back line. It's working well for them at the moment. Woo, that tackle jumped and rode it, but certainly could have been a yellow card. I'll tell you what, Germany are flinging in there. I'm pretty sure they know that the cards won't carry over to the next game, so they're certainly trying as much as they can. Mox on the left. Through ball to Manu. There is space on the left wing. That's where he's looking to go to. Goes to Mo Aubameyang. Trying to work, but can't get past his man. Nothing left there. Does in the end get the throw in. Looking to work it. And Germany keeping that pressure on in the final few minutes.
86 minutes on the clock. This is the first of our 2-legged final.
That's a great
ball. If it does end on a draw, it's not the end of the world, but keep a clean sheet.
Take that.
Pushing forward.
Can they steal something at the end here? The dying minutes of the game. That's a lofted ball forward. Is he going to be offside? I feel like he must be, but no. He was in there. Chance! Oh, what a save! Who moved that keeper, you legend?
What a save. That looked like a guaranteed goal. What did the keeper even do there? I don't even know where it hit him. But what a save from a massive, powerful German shot. Wow.
Wow, what a game. Okay. Well, this looks like it's going to be ending all square in the first leg. One apiece.
Çok iyi abi.
There's not a lot to separate them. Germany gifted a chance there from a defensive error, goalkeeping error by the Turkish team. Germany in kind gift a massive error back, but Turkey don't take it, so it stays one apiece.
And Mo Alba, you can see him there. Can't really believe, can he, what went down in that first half. He thought that goal was going in, and like I think we all did then. Goalkeeper movement. Is it going to be EGEARSEVEN? Possibly. You'd like to think it's the captain with those moves, but all squared. I'd like to have seen, like I said, if it's a draw, I'd like to see like 5 or 6 goals, but it means these teams are evenly matched, which we'd love to see from a final. What does either team need to do, Lee, going into this to kind of give themselves some breathing space?
I mean, both have been trying to play those through balls, and judging by like the defense that Turkey are running, they're holding such a great line that what Germany did against the other teams, we saw it against England, right? The big overhead through ball, cut to pieces, and then it was bang, easy goal. Doesn't work against Turkey because they're holding a great defensive line. So Germany are trying to figure out how we're going to score now. They're starting to realize we actually need to work a goal. And for Turkey, they're just defending well. So their defense seems set. It's just going forward, and they're still going to be kicking themselves about that massive gifted opportunity they missed.
So what's that now? Formation change, in-game tactics. What are they going to do to make sure they can kind of come up with a second game plan, a plan B, I'm going to say, going into the second leg of FIFA, Ian?
Well, it's one apiece in that first leg, so everything they've done up until this point of the competition has worked for them. I don't think they need to change that much. I think what we're going to see here is it's going to come down to the wire. Will it come down to a bit of luck? Will it come down to yet another dodgy individual mistake? Something has to give in this second leg, otherwise we're going a golden goal.
Yeah, and we love a golden goal, but do we want it at this stage as well? And Lee, let's talk about the fact that FIFA 21 is kind of coming to the end of the season now. How important is it for both these teams, all these players, to kind of end the season on a high, especially if they haven't got things like playoffs or World Cup to look forward to, which probably not many of the guys here, because they are streamers and creators, will have?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I should mention there's 20,000 up for grabs. So all these guys would be happy to take away any of that sort of money. I'd be very happy to take away that sort of money. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's a feather in the cap, no doubt about it. Hey, look, we had Bateson on earlier. He's talking about the fact that he's a champion across 2 Twitch Rivals tournaments. It is a mark of pride right there. And why not? You know, these guys coming into this, I think they've proven that Pro Clubs is absolutely fantastic to watch from a spectator perspective. And it's great. And let's not forget, they got the nations behind them. There's a lot of Turkish fans in there. Where's the German fans, boys? I'm not seeing too many German fans in there. You guys hiding? I want to see some Deutschland shouts.
I mean, Lee, you said there, obviously there's $20,000 up for grabs, but that's not what they then go and put on their Twitter bios, is it? They go and put, oh, FIFA 21 Pro Clubs champions. That's what these guys are after. They're after titles, aren't they, Ian?
Oh, we love a Twitch Rivals win. When you get a big Twitch Rivals win, you see it, you write, you slap it in your bio, you tweet it out there, you brag about it, and we are about to find out if we are going to get one step closer to finding out who's going to put that in their bios. As Turkey look to have a strong opportunity here, and they take it 1-0 up, really rapid, 2 minutes 24 on the clock when the ball hit the back of the net. This is how I wanted to start this second leg.
I love the way he celebrates, and then it's like, oh, I've got to compose myself. Get my headset back on. Get my thing back on. I'm composed. But that is the start they were looking for. But that is a massive ball over the top. Oh my word, what is that clearance? Because it was a pass back. But Turkey, and you hear EGEARSEVEN, he's like trying to calm the troops down. We've got ourselves a lead. They gifted the goal in the first match. Now they know they can defend. They tied them up. The only goal that Germany have scored was a gift. Turkey have a big advantage here.
Come on now, Turkey. If I'm you, I'm shutting shop for 83 minutes. That's what I'm doing. I'm just defending like my life depends on it. No, I'm kidding. Of course, in this game, you cannot afford to do that. You've got to keep pushing. You've got to try and get more goals, secure that lead even further, make it more difficult. If Germany do manage to squeak through, you need to get that cushion. But Germany are going to be looking to get a goal on the score sheet way before that happens.
That was what I was talking about. That pass we just saw from Mox there was no options for him. You know, the Turkish midfield are back. They're defending. They're all central defensive mids. They're working well. Look at this. They're not going all piling forward. They are back in numbers and they're marking. And that's causing real problems for Germany. They're trying to find these opening passes that they were working so well in groups, and the options are just not available to them at the moment. So Timox tries one of those overhead through balls, instantly comes back at them. Now they're looking to try and work it in, maybe get a quick cross in. That's what they have to go for, but it's shuffled off for a corner.
It's the first time we've seen this team sussed tonight, isn't it? It's almost like Portugal, sorry, I'm looking out the window. It's almost like Turkey have got their card. It's like they've got their number.
Oh, cut back, goes wide in the end, but it was offside, so would not have counted. So Turkey just running the clock down already. Boys, we're 14 minutes into the game. Let's not start time wasting. That could backfire on you, and it absolutely has, because it's gone to the German players. Pedro cuts it out, little through ball, goes out wide, has to go to the left there. Instead, tries to curl it, and absolutely delivers. And that's what we know that Germany can do. A little bit of confidence bruising them.
Let me see this again. Wonderful footwork. That is a goal that you see in a final. You don't see them in semis. That is the sort of a goal, the quality of a goal that you see at the elite level. Fantastic.
Manu runs him off it again there. Germany, they did get a little lucky. They won the ball in the midfield, and that's an uncharacteristic mistake by the Turkish players. Got to make sure they keep hold of it. There's risky passes like that can certainly cost you. And when that ball's bouncing up, you can easily be challenged by another player. So they need to be pretty sure-footed with their passing at the moment. You can see two players back there trying to cover it off. They are struggling to find a way out of their own half at the moment. They need to try and look one of those open passes, and that is a giveaway.
This is an opportunity for the German side. One of those rapid crosses. The keeper just about deals with it. That's a great clearance from the goalie. Now, Turkey looking to capitalise once again on the break.
Can they try and make it work here? Risky midfield passes going astray. Timox back there defended. He goes for one of those through balls. He looks at it, sees the opportunity, but the keeper should have that all day, every day. And just be careful clearing this. He's made okay, tries to play it along his feet. There we go. Plays it to himself and just tries to draw some players forward and get them out of position so he can make an option for Turkey to get forward. But Germany have numbers back.
What is it going to take to separate these two teams?
Stretched. Stretch there. Pedro gets it back. Levy, there's a player out the right. That's where he wanted it. I think he pressed the wrong button there. I think he wanted to do that overhead through ball on the right, but that's opening it up for Turkey. Look at that. AR7 arriving in the middle. A heel toe from Riv 9. And that's a corner.
A little bit too flashy. Oh, that's a dead ball. A little bit too flashy. A little bit too overcooked there. Sometimes you're better off just firing that cross in and seeing if anybody can land on it.
Well, the thing is, what's been happening is like that stretch pass they've been doing in 1v1s. That doesn't work because it only works against the AI defenders, and sometimes these little skill maneuvers do work against players, but most of these defenders are kind of not falling for it, as it were, as you would do. Say if it was an AI defender, you could like just do a quick heel toe and suddenly he's gone and you could just run straight through. Doesn't always work against their player.
Germany, always pushing forward. There's no time to waste here. Neither of these sides ever spend that much time in possession. Great defending.
Forces a throw in. Turkey, they're going to try and box him in. Yes, they are. Look at the 4 German players coming rushing in there. Now they're getting it through the midfield. Puts it across. That's a loose pass, though. And now a real counter chance here. Look at the bottom mini-map there. You can see them running forward. Riv9, oh, he knew what he wanted. But it's given a chance for Germany once again. And Mo Alba plays it back. Slow little pass there. Works it back in. Back to Mo. Mo looking to try and get this one forward. Buying time. Looking to the recycle. Wants the runner on the right. Gets it eventually. Ends up playing it back and just keeping possession.
Looks like they're reevaluating. Looks like that opportunity went away in the wind. What's amazing about this final, Lee, is that just like in real football, just like in real major competitions, there's an opportunity for individual performances, individual players to step up and secure a huge win for their team and go down as a legend, not just with all of their friends, but their spectators watching.
Oh, Mo is running a clinic on that right wing at the moment. He's got both players he's controlling on the right wing and was just keeping them locked in there, which is why we kept seeing it getting recycled over and over again because he's playing it to himself. Pedro down the middle, looks it, finds Timox. Timox with the sidestep into the middle.
There it is.
A foot, a little toe on it from Mo Alba, and it will be Germany that take the lead for the first time.
That was sublime. That was a beautiful goal. I need to see it again because that flick was so simple, but he had to be there for it. And the pass, the timing of the pass is beautiful, but that little flick, has he just secured... Well, I mean, it's too soon to say, but that is a wonderful advantage to take here at halftime.
So I mean, 1-0 advantage isn't a lot, guys, is it? But if what we just saw earlier, Turkey getting kind of a goal right out of the blocks, they could do the same again coming into this. So Mo will know that, won't he? How will they, I guess, get themselves ready for that this time out, seeing what Turkey just did there? Will they? Will they be able to do that? Will they be able to, I guess, defend that kind of attack straight out of the blocks?
I think so. I mean, like you said, they did get caught out right at the start. Did just look at the German team. So the weak point is both wingers. They're only 80 rated. So both right and left back are only 80 rated players for Germany. So if Turkey realise that, that's where they need to put the pressure down, start getting those wing action working. But they've got to be careful of these big through balls.
Can they see each other's teams, Lee? Is that something they're able to do at this stage?
I have no clue. I mean, they can easily load up the stream, right? There's nothing against them loading up a stream and having a look.
That would be the clever approach right now, wouldn't it? $20,000.
I couldn't tell you if it's in the rules. Yeah, I mean, I got to assume it's against it. Yeah, maybe.
Surely not.
Well, 40 minutes away, 40 FIFA minutes away from $20,000. That's how things are looking for Germany right now. Turkey, we know this game is far from over. We know they've got what it takes to potentially pull this one back, but not... Oof.
That was a great ball. It's not offside. It's got through. Looking to maybe cut back. Anyone there? Oh, he wanted the cut back. It goes for a corner.
Oh, there must have been an advantage foul played there. I saw the linesman waving his flag, but we have a corner now.
See if they're going to play it short. Are they going to cut it in? Nobody's running for it, so he's going to try and go for the header. The keeper's there. Forced to punt it. It's another corner for Germany. The pressure retains, and this is great for the Germans as they keep that pressure on. Turkish team. Corner swung in. It's a deep one, and there's nobody there from Germany. They're defending this one. Okay, so they didn't commit too many forward. They are well aware of this through ball opportunity.
Bit of a desperate attempt of a through ball there from this Turkish side. Not seeing many ideas from them so far in the first 10 minutes of this second half. It's still all the white side at the moment.
Look how much space is starting to stretch, though, on the pitch. Both sides starting to find a much more space for the pass in there. That's going to go out for a throw. Germany will get back in numbers to start defending this one, though. Turkey looking to try and get that goal. Starting to commit men forward, it does seem, which may be detrimental to them. They could get caught on the counter, so they have to be very cautious. Now you're looking at numbers. There's not that many here, so they haven't committed too many forward at the moment. They're making sure they keep that back line. Keane, he needed someone to arrive, and they just weren't there. Another chance to recycle it across the box. The German defenders are there.
That is some top-level defending from the German side. Finally, Turkey putting some balls into some dangerous spots there. But the German defense dealing with it. Now, back on the attack.
Germany looking to try and cut back. Manu, just a cutback's all he needs. A tap-in was there. Oh, the deflection actually hit the Turkish defender's back, so he didn't go back to the German player. Got a little lucky with that one. And Germany retained possession in the middle.
Ortadayım ben, devam.
Can they do something special here?
Well, it's a great ball in.
Oh, no. Some fantastic keeper play in these last two legs here. Another opportunity, for this German team. If they can take one of them, that 2-goal cushion could prove absolutely vital.
Absolutely. And Turkey are so stretched right now. They need to start really working it. Germany seems to be back in numbers defending now. They realise, time is in their favour. 20 minutes to go here with the Germans just keeping it clear. Goes for a corner for Turkey here. Can they try and get something from this? It's going to be a short corner. There's a real big chance to play it short and cut it in quick there, but instead he's going to go long. Tries to challenge the keeper. Not going to happen.
Those dreaded FIFA corners. It's going to be very difficult to score a header. I don't think I've ever done it.
Oh, I can definitely get the corners. That's like my guaranteed chance of a goal rather than from open play. Get it to the corner quick. The Germans playing this across their back four. This is kind of risky play. I've got to be honest, the time wasted now. Across your back four, I'd like to see it maybe down one of the wings and running the clock down there, which is what they've realised maybe they should try. That's a great ball in. It's got to be a shot. Oh, it's pulled it wide.
That had to go in. I saw that rolling in. But no, look. What I liked was a bit of tactical play there. I don't think they were time wasting. I think they were trying to cause a little bit of frustration and confusion amongst the Turkey side there. And I think it worked.
Turkey need just to get some of that pressure. That's a good ball in. Looking in the boxes. Back to space. No, it's a penalty, I think. Is it?
Oh my God, man.
It's a penalty.
Join, hadi oğlum be.
Give it. It's a penalty.
Oh my
the drama.
word. It is
the
from
drama.
the spot. We've seen one penalty miss. KK now from the spot to level things up for Turkey. A gifted chance on the edge of the box there by the defender. Tips it. Oh, he's chipped the keeper. It's in. Turkey draw level.
What a penalty. That is one of the most risky penalties I've ever seen taken on FIFA. And they've got $20,000 on the line. Look at this. I thought it was set to go over the bar. And it just dips underneath it. And he puts his team level in this second leg.
Oh, my word. Now, hold on. It's goal kick. Don't give it away here as the Germans look to retain. Now, with 10 minutes to go, we will have overtime if it's required. And then I'm pretty sure we'll be going to penalties as well. That's a great ball in. Oh, loose ball just gets cleared by the defender. Risky stuff, but there's a chance of the counter here for Turkey. But it's lost in the middle already.
Less than 10 minutes to go.
Overhead, poor clearance. What is going on? Germany have retained it. Lev looking for a chance into the middle. Plays it across. Last time it was Timox pulling all the strings, but I've not seen a great deal of him in the second half. It's been Lev on the wing here. He's trying to draw a player to him and nobody's falling for it, which is really where Germany have been struggling to get their favourable chances because players that Turkey are just not going to them on the wings. It's like, no, you know what? We're not going to get drawn out. We're not going to be stretched so you can just have a simple tap back. And well played Turkey for keeping on and keeping that pressure on as well. Okay.
This is hard to... I don't know where this is going to go, Lee.
It's a corner. So Germany are just going to make sure this attack works because They know they can get caught on the counter here, so I'm just looking at the minimap. They don't have too many back here. Looking for the header, cleared. They're going to get back on it. Mo Aubameyang, he could take a shot from here. Decides not to. Thought he found a better option, and now Turkey on the counter. Wow, what a tackle.
1 minute remaining of injury time.
It's a chaser.
And this could be an opportunity.
He's got to try and work it in. AR7 finds his man. Defender clears it. It's a free kick. A free kick. Last chance. Everybody in the box. Look at AR7. He's not even touching it. He's not even touching it. Doesn't want any of it. He's defending. He wants to wait for it. Ball comes in. Header. Oh, it's a weak one in the end. Last chance on the edge of the box. No, keeper. Straight down his throat.
We're going to golden goal.
It's just extra time. I don't think it's golden goal. It's just going to be overtime. So, oh my word. So, obviously 15 minutes each half. Carry on to penalties if we need it.
Oh my word.
Drama, guys. That's what we're going to see, isn't it, in pro clubs? Drama at every corner. That penalty, in an O-level penalty, did that not disappoint?
I mean, that is one of the greatest penalties I've ever seen on FIFA.
It was Panenka-esque, wasn't it?
Oh, it truly was. And it was a massive moment in this competition. Like, to take a penalty in such dramatic fashion with such finesse. Oh, it's what dreams are made of for a stream like this.
I mean, it was a lob. It was a lob, wasn't it, into the corner? I like the balls on that man.
I think all of us thought that was just going straight over the bar, but not to be. Ended, obviously, that matchup 2 apiece. Now, we are in to extra time of this final. Who is going to get...
Ooh, we're good. We're good.
Ooh, first blood. Nah, not to be.
I mean, Turkey have scored on the kickoff every time, right? That's where they've been really getting their goals, but it hasn't worked out for them now. Let's see what the Germans can do here. Mano looking to push forward. Keane wins it back, but they've got to be careful. They're really risky playing it out in the midfield, and they've been losing out this midfield battle to the German team a lot now. Turkey, so they've got to try to pressure those wings. Remember, I talked about it earlier, the left and right backs. That is the weak point in the German side, and that's where they need to try and punish.
Rich, I've got to ask you, Rachel, which way is this going?
Germany. Solid. You got a world champion as your captain. This guy has got friends in high places. You've seen he's on his squad.
Turkey are going to want to contradict you here, Rachel, and the first opportunity is with a corner.
Corner coming in, whipped in, there's a chance, and that's it! And Turkey score from the corner! The keeper already committed to that, and that is a massive opportunity. Now remember, it's not golden goal. It's not over yet. There's still plenty of time, but a massive, massive chance for Turkey to take this.
Well, I take back everything I've ever said about corners, because that was decisive, it was clinical, and it was a beautiful finish. And this is another opportunity to potentially wrap this up.
Oh, the rebound! He's got it! It's 4-2!
The rebound!
It's massive, Riv 9! The rebound falls kindly, and Turkey, just like that, turned this game on its head with a 5-3 aggregate advantage.
Guys, I'm kind of laughing here as well, saying absolute caster's curse, me bigging up the Germans, and then they go and get 2, Turkey do, on the bounce. I'm so sorry, Moal, but come on, bud, you have this.
Massive commentator curse. There's still 20 minutes to play in FIFA time, but it's Turkey once again on the attack. The Germans are committed to this. They're having a nightmare at the back. Mo Alba having to defend, but look at this. AR7, the Turkish captain, wins it back once again. Ball across. It has to be another. It is. And Turkey have just absolutely lit this game up. It's 6-3. What is happening?
Crunch time. We step into extra time, and the Germans fall to pieces. It's a mixture, actually, because this Turkish side have gone all-out attack. They are punishing this German team. Look at this cross. Where are the defense? They're all too busy pushing forward to try and claw this game back.
Someone
it's not going to happen.
Finally listened to me about the wingers. They finally listened, and sure enough, They pressure. 7 shots, 7 on target for Turkey there. You know, you can't say it's against the run of play because they have been putting the pressure on.
Wow. Nobody saw this coming. I don't think any of us, after what we've seen from both of these teams, expected 3 goals in such rapid succession.
Oh, dear. The headphones are out. The headset is off. Come on. Let's see what Germany can do in the second half. They need 3 goals. It has slipped away from them from what was, with 10 minutes to go, in the bag. A corner comes in. Oh my word, how this game has turned on its head in favor of Turkey. Germany have just let it slip, going too far forward and completely caught off from the kickoffs every time. And now they need a goal. They need a goal like right now.
Here it is.
I think he's offside.
You called for it. Oh,
no, he's given. He's given.
He called for it and you got it. There you go. A rapid, quick-fire German goal. These guys look laser focused right now, and they're going to need to be because they need 2 more.
Yeah, they still need more, and there's not long left. 13 minutes in-game time. They have to get going. They got players forward. There's a player on the right. That's where they've got to go, but there's nobody on the wing. Look at it. They're trying to spread out there. Timox is trying to make the run. It's got to go in. Oh, that had to be buried. That was a big, big chance.
That was huge. It came knocking, and they didn't take it. That was a lifeline. That German attack is looking frightening at the minute.
The problem is, are they committed too much forward? Turkey come forward. That's going to get caught out. They've got still players there. EGEARSEVEN really stepping it up in this overtime for Turkey. The captain delivering when he can. And now they're going to try and box him in. Look at the Turkish players. They're going to box around them. Pedro finds a space, though. And now it's going to be Germany down the right wing. Let's see what they can do.
It's do or die time for this German team. You can see there, just look at Mo. Head down, focused, in the zone. He knows what is at stake right here. But this Turkish side have an opportunity now to put the nail in the coffin.
Oh, I think he could have just played the pass, you know, across, but that's committed 4 players forward. Let's see what they got going, because these players are absolutely dead on their feet. There's no run through. That's a ball, but it's gone too heavy, and the keeper will get it. That would have been a big chance to draw it within 1 goal, but now Turkey will just retain possession. Hold on to it. Run that clock down. 3 minutes remaining.
You got to wonder how much fatigue, not just in-game fatigue, but mental fatigue is playing a part here.
Oh, he's got down in the box. He's not given. Nothing given. It was clean. He tried to jump at it, but now Turkey down the right wing. The keeper's out.
The keeper.
That's going to be a goal. It is. And Turkey will score and make it 6-3 in the game. 7-4 overall. And Turkey will surely be the Twitch Rivals champions here.
This game is over. It is done. And you can only respect the performance. Look at the smile on this man's face. This Turkish team have put in some stellar performances, some consistent work throughout this evening. Hats off to this German team because they've been clinical throughout the competition as well. But Turkey, you're deserved winners of $20,000.
Boys, what happened in extra time? That extra time was something else, was it? Those 3 quick goals in quick succession from Turkey. Absolute game changers, weren't they?
Well, the game just turned on its head when that Turkish side just found whatever the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th gear, I'm not sure what it was, but they went all out attack and they were absolutely relentlessly.
I love to see genuine pleasure on the faces of all these players. They are all absolutely elated for their victory. It's so good to see as well. So all committed. I think it's safe to say you could tell the Turkish team had put time into that, you know, and it's deserved, right? 8 shots, 8 on target, and they get themselves 6 goals for it. And what, honestly, I gotta be honest, I'm gonna call you boys out in Twitch chat. You guys were getting pretty down on your team until that equaliser, and then absolutely lit up. So, you know, massive performance from the Turkish team. So really, really well played overall. And like you say, the German team, who had defended so well, just fell asleep at the start of extra time, and that's where Turkey absolutely hammered them.
But I guess the real defining moment, though, was that penalty, wasn't it? It's that mistake from Germany, which obviously gifted the penalty to Turkey, which we didn't think went in, but to hold your nerve, to score a penalty in the final, two-legged final of a pro clubs tournament where you don't play too often, you've got all these 7 other players like looking at you to get that goal. That's pressure at the highest level, isn't it, Ian?
Rachel, it's legendary. That goal is legendary. That if I'm him, I want that playing wherever I go in life. Whenever I walk into a room, I want it on the TV. You know, like that is big time cojones, what that player did there. You can only respect it.
And it was such a weak penalty that he got. In fairness, like obviously not the penalty scored was brilliant, but the actual foul was just so weak. It was one of those where it just rolled over the leg effectively. So it was such a weak penalty. But you know what, KK? While he scored that penalty, he went on to get a hat-trick in the game. So big shout out to that man. Really performed. And once they realised they could stretch the game, and I talked about how it was stretching. Once they realised they could stretch the game, that's when those big crosses came in that we saw them doing in the group stage. Suddenly the confidence was there, the confidence was back, and they were taking the risks. And oh wow, fantastic performance.
Yeah, I'm a big Mo Alba fan.
Hold on, I'm just watching it. I can see it on the in-game. He's watching the penalty over and over again right now.
Well, of course you could. But Ian, what I was going to say though, I'm a massive Mo Alba fan. I think this guy is a legend in the scene, in the game. I think he's even got his own tifo. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. How big a scalp is it for Turkey and I guess EGEARSEVEN to take down Mo Alba and the German side who were so strong?
I think it's massive for them, and I think it's massive for this game mode of FIFA Pro Clubs to have showcased this across this Twitch rival stream here tonight. I think, like we said at the very beginning, it's a really underrated part of this series. We love it, and you don't. I don't think it ever gets showcased to this level. So I've really thoroughly enjoyed it. It's my favourite way to watch FIFA, competitive FIFA. But yes, what does this mean for Turkey? I think that they have written their name in the history books here tonight. They wrote off a very impressive German team here in that final, and they did it in a beautiful fashion.
I mean, we're still watching a different screen as well with the penalties going in. They're literally, guys, I wish you could see this. You can, though. You can obviously jump around the different streams. Turkey are literally going nuts for that penalty. It's still being replayed. But guys, let's just sum up kind of what we've seen this evening and how quality everyone's been, but especially our finalists, Lee, Germany and Turkey.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, up until that penalty, it did look like it was nailed on Germany to win it. They looked absolutely nailed on. They were playing brilliantly in that second half. Up until that single penalty, there really wasn't many Turkish chances. It was all Germany. So it was essentially against the run of play. But, you know, over time is, you know, you reset your mindset, get back into it. And wow, did they deliver. We talked about how in both matches the Turkish goals had come early. It seems like from the kickoff they can really mentally reset themselves and say, right, okay, let's go for it. And it paid off, paid dividends. The confidence showed. Brilliant goals from Turkey. Congratulations.
Well, guys, let's hear from Turkey now. Yeah, give us a round of applause because I think we have EGEARSEVEN joining us right now. Let's have a chat with the team captain of Turkey. I mean, mate, I want to say a massive well done because it looked a little bit nervy at times before you got to extra time, but it was a pleasure to watch. It looked like you guys had so much fun. Did you have loads of fun out there today?
We have loads of fun. First of all, on behalf of my teammates, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to participate in the Twitch Rivals. And Damien, hope your cat is okay. Hope there's no problems there. The match was...
Thank you.
I mean, it was just fun. You know, we were coming up against some of the greatest FIFA players to ever compete in esports FIFA history, like the likes of Mo Alba, Levinkin, also and such. But we just wanted to have fun. We practiced for like a week when we got the news. We really value our friendship. So I think, you know, when we got down 2-1, there was no problems with the penalty. Our Join, I would like to congratulate him once again. That was a practice penalty that which led us into the game, and extra time was so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, fantastic stuff, honestly. And like you say, so he practiced that penalty because it looked like it. We've just been watching him replay it over and over again. You know, it was such a weak penalty to get in the first place, but the way you scored it and the confidence that it seemed to give you going into overtime was a massive boost.
Yeah, especially like when we got the penalty kick, everyone is screaming his name. Join, you can do this, you can do this. We practiced it, and it was like, just happened, and we just took off from there.
Well, I need to know what